So by now, I'm sure you've heard about what is likely to happen literally 24 hours from now when TikTok loses the rights to use the music that we have been using on this site that basically was the reason we started using this site in the first place. First of all, shout out to all the content creators and all the people who have been on here creating art and spreading information and used that music in their videos and are going to lose a lot of the audio. Because whatever people have to say about the internet, about social media, about TikTok itself, we are creating art. This is a moment in time. And we have put in so much work into these platforms, and millions of hours are going to be lost. Millions of hours of hard work are going to be lost because these companies can't get their act together. And beyond this call for you to please download everything on this platform, whether it's yours, whether it's something that you've just enjoyed. Like, we basically need to be archivists of the internet, especially of this platform in this very moment, but in general. And this takes me to the overarching point. As I said in previous videos, me having like all these vinyls, it's not just for vanity. This is a prepper thing. It is a leftist praxis thing. Look, they have taken control over art. They control when and if we get to see something that someone has created. One of my favorite shows, Legendary, disappeared from HBO or Max or whatever the fuck they call it. And because we're out of the DVD era, you can't get it anywhere. It's just gone. Again, if Spotify goes down tomorrow, all your playlists, all the music that you have access to, gone. You would have nothing. This is a grisly reminder that we have got to start going back to some of the ways that we used to keep and collect art. This is not just an inconvenience. This is a slap in the face to everybody who has been either a content creator or just a person who has enjoyed TikTok. And somebody was like, well, it's not TikTok's fault. I don't give a good goddamn whose fault it is. It's not about fault. It's about the fact that these corporations have basically wrested control of art, and now they are arguing with themselves over whether or not we get to access our own stuff. I have songs on Spotify, right? I don't know if even videos that I linked those songs to, I don't even know if those are going to stay on here. Start taking this seriously. First of all, diversify your social media to include things like Mastodon. I know it's not there yet. I know the interface is not good, but it's what we need to do in the future, and we got to start doing it. And the more of us that use it, the better it can get. This is an example of what we should be doing for everything. We need to start creating our own systems. We need to create parallel systems at the same time that these ones are running, and then leave these behind. What was it that made the Panthers so dangerous? It wasn't that they went and said, we're going to take over this government. It was that they said, hey, look what we can do. We don't need the government. We're going to do what the government should have been doing for us anyway. You see the systems collapsing. You see all of the grasping attempts that they are making to keep control of as many things as they can. They are going to leave us with nothing in every single way. Whether we're talking about climate change and just letting us drown or burn or whatever, or we're talking about things like this, where because of a squabble between companies, we are going to lose literally millions of hours of work. And like I believe it was Pearl Mania said, what if you have a video with somebody who's no longer here? You can't get that audio back. It's going to be gone, and they will not give it to you. The systems don't care about us. This shows just how much control they have over something that has become very important to us. And don't let anyone downplay this, because it is an excellent example of what we're talking about in general.